Hey everyone, it's Joe here from North Coast Youth with some more exciting news for you guys. Well, the first bit of news isn't so exciting, but it is a reminder that we've ended youth for this term. However, that doesn't mean we don't have some awesome things for you to go and look at. So what you're going to want to do is go to our website, northcoastchurch.org.au/youth, and check out all the things we've already posted. For example, if you missed last Friday, you can go and see how we did North Coast Youth Live. It was really fun, really exciting. I'm sure you really enjoy it. Or you can check out some of our Dan and Joe Got Stuck In episodes. In fact, we had challenges on there. One of them was eating a spicy sandwich. If you missed that challenge, you missed making a sandwich, well, good news, because we have a new challenge for you. We're calling this the North Coast Youth Got Talent Challenge. And so what we want from you is a 60-second video of you doing your crazy, zany, weird, and wonderful, whatever talent, weirdness, I don't care what it is. If you're shuffling, if you're dancing, if you're doing a magic trick, as long as it's 60 seconds, we want to see what kind of talent you've got. So 60-second video, we want it clean. Don't be mean, right? So keep it clean, don't be mean, and upload it to your Instagram or Facebook with this hashtag, NCY Got Talent 2020. All of those are capital letters. If you don't do that hashtag, we won't be able to find your video. So make sure that you put that hashtag with your video, upload it, and in 2 weeks, Dan and I are going to reenact our 3 favorite acts. If you want it to be as exciting and as weird as possible, go ahead and do it. But again, keep it clean and don't be mean. Secondly, we want to share with you our new devotions that we are putting up on our youth page. Now, these are for you if you want to get into God's Word this holiday break, quarantine, isolation, whatever you call it. This is for you to open up God's Word, check out some verses, and really get stuck into some really cool thoughts that our leaders have had and some ideas on how you can grow in your understanding and in your love of Jesus Christ. So please, guys, these are our youth devotions. We're going to be we're already putting some up. So make sure you go and check those out. They are awesome. You know, one of my favorite verses has been James 1, verse 5. And check this out. If any of you lacks wisdom, he should ask God, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given to them. You know, the reason I love this verse so much is because James is saying that anytime we're in a situation or position where we don't really know what's going on and we don't really know what the next step is, well, James is saying we can and should go to God and ask for his wisdom. Another way I like to think of that is asking God for his perspective or how God views the situation. You know, a couple of weeks ago, I was watching Frozen 2 with my kids, and Anna, one of the characters in the movie, found herself in many situations where she just had no idea what to do. I mean, she was really out of her depth. Now, her solution to the matter, and one of the big messages of that movie was that even though you may not know what's going on, and you may not know how it's going to end, you should still take the next right step. And my problem is what if you have no idea what the next step is? And how do you know if it's even right? Who gets to decide this? You see, the problem is it puts way too much pressure on us to figure everything else, to figure it all out. But what James is saying is that we don't have to have that pressure. No, we don't have to figure it out. We get to go to God and we get to ask him to help us. Well, why? Why should we do that? Well, did you see what James said in the verse? See, if any of you lacks wisdom, you should go to God. Why? Because God gives generously. And he does it without reproach, which means it's not a shameful thing to do. But listen to this. And you will get wisdom. See, James knows that any time that you ask God for wisdom, you're taking your eyes off the situation and you get to see how generous God is. See, God is and has always been a generous God. In fact, he loved us so much that he gave his only son, Jesus, to come and live with us and die for us, even though we didn't deserve him. And when Jesus rose back from the dead, he rose to give us a life that is way more abundant and better than any life we've ever had. And this isn't the kind of life where then God just wanders off and leaves us to fend for ourselves. No, this is a life where God himself will take care of us forever. I mean, think about that. The God of the universe taking care of you forever? That's incredible. But what do I do? Well, that's what James is saying. Anytime you are tempted to be afraid or you're worried about what's going on and what you should do, well, James is saying your very best step is to go to God. Why? Because he will give you wisdom. And better yet, he will show you how generous he is and how he is able to and is willing to take care of you forever. Well, guys, that's all the time we have for today. So remember, check out our website, northcoastchurch.org.au/youth, because that's where you're going to get all of this sweet content. Secondly, make sure you upload your challenge videos, 60 seconds, keep it clean, and don't be mean, with the hashtag NCY GotTalent2020, all capital letters. And finally, guys, make sure you go online to our social media content, like and subscribe to all our videos, but maybe you want to share an encouraging verse or two that you found helpful during this isolation. Sorry we can't be with you, but we're really excited to see what God's going to do in term 2. Catch you there.